Hey yo, what's going on guys? This is Klutch once again and it's time for another Madden video. We're going to be kicking off our road to the playoffs again pretty soon, so I thought why not do a lineup video before that, because my team has changed quite a bit since the last time I did a lineup video. So let's get into things. I have made several upgrades since the last time I did one, so we're going to kick things off by looking at my offensive line. Now for my offensive line, I wanted good pass blockers and run blockers. Well, that's just common sense, you always want that for a good offensive line, and I think I managed to achieve that. There are a few upgrades that I still want to make, but I don't have the coins to make them just yet. So at left tackle we have Whitworth, who is a decent run blocker and pass blocker, I believe. He's got decent stats. I think he's got a great run block and pass block, so that's why he's in there. Football Outsiders, as I said in the video the other day, they're kind of cheap as hell, so that's not bad, but they're kind of useless. Well, not useless, I wish they went into a set or something, so you could actually do something with the others that you don't really use. Like if you pull a Football Outsider Elite, it's likely that they aren't going to go for much. But anyways, in the left guard we have Zane Beatles, who is an absolute monster. We have Webbs at center, and we have Kyle Long at right guard. Kyle Long is one of the players that I want to replace. I want to get Asamoah here, but for now he will do because he's actually pretty decent. But Asamoah is my next upgrade. Diedorf is my next upgrade as well for Vasquez. But Vasquez is actually has some decent stats. He has decent run blocking and back blocking. Yeah, he almost has 90 run block, so that's pretty decent. He's not as good as Whitworth, but he's still decent overall. Actually, Whitworth has a damn good impact block, so damn, I didn't even notice his impact block was that good. But anyways, in at tight end we have Kellen Winslow, Jordan Cameron and Rudolph. If you don't know about Rudolph, you need to get you one. This man is 6'6". His stats are deceiving because he has 84 catch in traffic. No, sorry, he has 84 catch and 77 catch in traffic, but this man goes between 2 or 3 players and just snags it. He catches everything, well, almost everything, not quite everything, but he's 6'6" and a great tight end, to be honest. A great deep tight end. But moving on to our quarterback, we have Peyton Manning, of course. I really want to try out Joe Montana or Joe Montana, whatever you want to say, or even like a mobile QB like Cam Newton or something. I haven't used that many quarterbacks this year. Since I got this Manning a long time ago, it's who I've stuck with. Let's see, wait, when did I actually get him? I got him all the way back in September. I've had this card for a long time, so I haven't really had much diversity at quarterback. I have Blander as our second string quarterback and Kaepernick for when I really want to use a mobile QB. I have Blander in there just because he's my kicker, and I thought, why not use him at quarterback as well? He's good backup for Manning. So yeah, moving on to running back, we have Steven Jackson, Marshawn Lynch and Denard Robinson. Now Denard Robinson is actually pretty damn good. He's good speed back. Speed backs are really overpowered in this game. I really want to get Darren Sproles and see exactly how overpowered he is, because I see other people using him and absolutely beasting with him. I would like to get Bo Jackson in this team, but Steven Jackson is good for now. He's good enough for now. But moving on to fullback, we have Franco Harris, and also we have my 2 backup tight ends for when I want to move to the run game. So whenever I'm running the ball, I sub in Penn and Pasco for Cameron and Rudolph. And these 2 are freaking animals. 2 of the best run blocking tight ends in the game. But moving on to my wide receivers, I really have a problem at wide receiver, and that is it's so stacked. And the players that I have, I really like trying different players, but with these 3 I don't want to change it whatsoever because they're so reliable for me. We've got Mike Irvin in at the #1 receiver, Antonio Brown in at the slot, and we've got Mike Evans in at the other receiver. Now our backups are Fitz, Deshaun Jackson and Julio Jones. Fitz and Julio Jones have been reliable for me for so long. That's why I'm not going to change them. I'm not going to take them out of the team for now until I can afford their upgraded cards, to be honest. And I would like the elite Deshaun Jackson, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while. The only reason he's in my team is because he's on my return team as well. But let's move on to defense, where we are stacked once again. Starting off with our linebackers, we've got Kuechly and P. Willie at middle linebacker. Now, I want a 4-4 playbook so I can put Kuechly and Matthews in at middle linebacker and then get Khalil Mack or something for right outside linebacker, but for now, because that playbook never is on, I've never seen that playbook on the market, so I don't think I'm going to get that. So for now, we've got Clay Matthews in at right outside linebacker and Davis in at left outside linebacker. Now this man has amazing zone and man coverage. He's one of the best outside linebackers in my eyes. He's got 92 zone coverage. You don't really see that often on a linebacker. So yeah, that's why he's in there over James Harrison. I'll get onto that in a second. But at free safety we have Quinn. To be honest, I think I might sell him and put Clinton Dix back as my #1 free safety, because I don't think anyone compares to Clinton Dix apart from like the really expensive players, like in terms of legends. But yeah, Clinton Dix, he's so reliable. I'm probably going to get rid of Quinn because I can make some easy coins off him, probably spend that on some upgrades. And Clinton Dix is so reliable for me, it's just stupid not to have him in there. But our other safety, we have Troy Polamalu. Dante Whitner was a good safety for me until I got Polamalu, but Polamalu just gives me that extra at that position, so that's why he's in the team. A lot of people like Kenny Vaccaro, so I've got him in there to try him out, but to be honest, I haven't even tried him out because Polamalu is just so sturdy for me. I haven't even bothered replacing him. But moving on to our defensive line, we have Perry in at defensive tackle with Ndamukong Suh, and we have Woolfolk in as like a sub, a backup, even though he probably should start over Suh. But I don't know, I just like the way Suh plays, and he gets a lot more sacks for me, so I decided to keep Suh in the team. But I might try out Woolfolk and Perry, because these two have good block shedding, I believe. So yeah, look at 97 block shedding, 98 power moves. That's probably better than Suh, to be honest. Let's compare that. Yeah, Suh only has 88 block shedding. I should probably change that. Another reason I don't really have Woolfolk in the starting lineup is because of the style. Suh fits my style, and I get that extra chemistry boost. A lot of people don't really pay attention to chemistry on this game, but I kind of do, because, well, I think that's probably from FIFA. I'm just so used to trying to get the best chemistry possible that I just do it on Madden as well. I kind of go against that with Harrison in at left end, because Cameron Wake fits my style and they're the same rating, but Harrison is better at block shedding and getting to the QB. So I was trying this out and it seems to work pretty well, but I don't know if I might move Harrison back to left outside linebacker and put Davis as my second middle linebacker, because sometimes I run a 3-4, so when it comes to having two middle linebackers, Davis is a better middle linebacker than Willis, I feel. So yeah, our second defensive end is Jason Pierre-Paul. We've got Clowney in behind him. Pierre-Paul, I don't know, he's got good stats, but there's something about him that kind of doesn't work for me often. So I think I might get Khalil Mack and put him here at defensive end, because he's got good block shedding and he can probably get to the QB a lot better than Pierre-Paul. I don't know, maybe I'm just using the wrong move, using the wrong button to get to him, because actually he only has 87 block shed, so that's probably why. He does have high finesse moves, but he has a fairly low block shed compared to the rest of the players in my team. But moving on to the final piece of the puzzle, we have our cornerbacks. We have Talib, Haywood and Flowers. Haywood is probably not going to get replaced anytime soon, unless like I get enough coins to get a Sherman or something, because he has some amazing catching. Our secondary cornerbacks as well, we have Amerson and Devin Hester, who actually, I put them in for one game just to test, and they both got like 2-3 picks each, which was crazy. They both have great catching, and they managed to be, well, the pick machines. Hester's got some great stats for a cornerback, even though he's not naturally one, but he was drafted to be a cornerback, I believe, so it kind of makes sense. But finally, moving on to our specialist, we have Blander in at kicker, Kern in at punt, and we have Devin Hester on the return with Deshaun Jackson in that secondary. So when we run a return with two men, it's Deshaun Jackson and Devin Hester that are out on the field. But yeah, that is our team. We're gonna get back on the playoff run, but hopefully I can actually make the playoffs this time. My first season was unsuccessful. I've only done one season on this account. I'm 1-0 in this current season, so hopefully we can make a playoff run. and actually win the Super Bowl, because I'm a lot better at Madden than I was when I played the first time. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little lineup update. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and also give me some suggestions on positions, well, players in certain positions I can improve. If you see I've got a weak spot, then let me know in the comments. And yeah, till next time guys, it's been Klutch. Peace. Says that we should look for a striker. Now I agree with that. As I said, there are a few positions that I feel that should be improved on this team to turn it into a title winning team. So I think we need a new striker, another CDM, and we need at least 2 centre backs, because per